All right, welcome back. We're at the Miami Valley Steam's Threshers Association show in Plain City, Ohio. We're getting ready for the tractor drive. Sorry I haven't filmed before this. It's been a busy morning for me, but we're getting all lined up. We've got Glenn came, brought his 302, his 65, Grandpa's UB that Pete's going to drive for me. Special driver on this next tractor on the U302 Pro Frames. My Uncle George flew in from California, and it's first he's been back for this in a long time. So I'm really excited he's here. He worked for Francie Holland at Holland Equipment down in London, Ohio, selling Molines way back when, and yeah, special day that he's here. What's even more special is, well, I got the 955 that came from Francie's dealership behind it. I'm going to drive it, but my Uncle Dennis is going to get in between us with that red tractor. We're not going to talk about him spoiling the lineup, but we're going to have 3 Wirtzes in a row, which is our last name, which is kind of special. That's not happened in, I don't even remember, since Grandpa was alive probably. So, pretty cool. And then we got Robin behind me in the 69 302, and we got other ones lined up. But as the day goes on, I'll film, show you around the show, but I just want to do an intro here, and pretty happy with these 3 tractors all being together today. All right, we're heading out on the tractor drive. Everybody's getting lined up. Still got a bunch more to come. So excited. Right now the rain's holding off. Hopefully it's done for the day. It'd be nice if it was done for the day. Uncle Dennis, of course, screwing up the yellow lineup here with that little red one in there, but I told him he should be in there, so it's gonna be a fun day. Uncle George up there, he's pretty happy. He's pretty excited about doing this. So should be a lot of fun. Well, we're out rolling. Everybody's lined up. Always, it's the beginning of these, it's always hard to get your speed set. Everybody's kind of accordion back and forth. The Uncle George up there working the amplitorque. We're at a rest stop. Got everybody lined up in here. Got all kinds of tractors still pulling in, but get stacked up here in this lot so that everybody can get off or stretch and talk for a minute. So it's all good. But getting all lined up in here. It's a really nice 210 here. But everybody's taking a little break. Running all right?
Heck of a tractor, man. Yeah.
It's a Moline. Of course it's a heck of a tractor. That's what happens when you put a Ford guy on a Moline. All of a sudden they're in love. This is the 641 that Dave and Norm just finished. I helped them paint. I had that other video we were painting it. I just put the decals on it actually at the show. It's a pretty neat little tractor. Got all kinds of stuff here. Gary brought his 870. It's a nice 870 original one. So, a little bit of everything here. Lots of tractors. I didn't count them, but this might be a record. Nice little 55. Got them stacked all the way here to the back. So next stop will be after the break here, will be Fire Punk for lunch. Yeah, lots of guys. I tell you, it's the craziest thing. As hot as it's been, and it has been brutal hot. I'm almost cold today. It has cooled down. Cold front came through. I don't know what the temperature is, but yeah, it's definitely cooled down. All right, we're having fun. See, next year when we're featuring Moline, if you have a Moline, come to Plain City, and then you can do this tractor drive. And if you haven't watched my other videos from other years, it's always fun to go to Fire Punk for lunch. So, all right. Well, we just pulled out after our rest stop, but I just wanted to show you corn on this side of the road. I don't know, that's probably 8 foot tall, tasseled out. Corn on this side of the road, maybe 4 or 5 foot tall. Just the way the weather's been here this year. You got some stuff that looks awesome, and some stuff that's still got a long way to go. Beans are the same way. So, still got people pulling out behind us. Yep, next stop will be lunch. This tractor sounds so awesome. I love this thing. I don't get to drive it enough. Seems like somebody else is always driving it. Just as an example, we just went maybe, I don't know, quarter mile. Look at these beans. They're still, they might be 8 inches tall. So, then we got corn right past them that's tasseled out again. So, big disparity in the way the crops are around here. It'll be interesting. We'll get down in what they call the black country up here, which is the more fertile land around here, and see how the crops look there. All right, well, they fed us a really good lunch here at Fire Punk. Had all kinds of stuff here. Unfortunately, there's rain coming, so we are headed out of here pretty quickly. We didn't get to really show you around, but I don't think anybody, it was spitting rain when we got here just a little bit, which is never fun. But yeah, the amount of trucks here and the amount of business they do, they are awesome place, awesome people. Just out of the goodness of their hearts, they give us lunch and take care of us, so we truly appreciate that. So we're gonna get back hopefully before it rains, and yeah, that's what we're hoping to do. It just looks like light rain, but none of us got cabs. My 2 uncles, they're having a great day, a bunch of fun. So yeah, here we go. All right, so as I said, we're here at the Miami Valley Steam Threshers annual show, Plain City, Ohio. It's 3rd weekend in July. This year they're featuring Massey Harris and Massey Ferguson. Next year that's going to say Minneapolis Moline. And what we're going to try to do is this area back here where the Massey Ferguson, Massey Harris stuff is, we're going to try to fill that up with as many Minneapolis Molines as we can. So if you are not far from Ohio and you want to come to a really fun show, this is a great place to come. As you can see, a lot of mature trees, which means shade. It is a little wet and a little rainy, but today, it's the first time I've been cold all summer. By the way, this thing coming right here, I just talked to this guy. That is a Jeep frame with a motor that his grandpa built. He had 2 101 Juniors, and when he was done, he had the hood left, so he built that thing. And then somebody in the family on the other side of the family got it and sold it off, and he found it on Marketplace and was able to buy it back. And awesome story. I love hearing. It kind of choked me up. I'm like, glad you got it back. I mean, that is he helped. He was 12 years old when he helped his grandpa make that thing. So cool. I mean, that's why we do this stuff, right? Cool stories. So anyway, as I was saying, this area here, and granted there's not as many Massey Harrises and Massey Fergusons probably in this area as there are in a lot of places, but we're going to try to fill this whole area up with mulleins. So good show. Tractor drive Friday morning. We just went there to Fire Punk. They fed us lunch. Then we come back here. We hang out tonight at 6 is the big grand parade, what they call, through Plain City, and I mean, it's thousands of people. It's a huge deal in this area. A lot of people come. And then tomorrow we're doing step-on sled pulls in the morning. You know, there's going to be stuff happening all weekend. So if you're looking for a fun show to do next year and you have a mullein and you just want to come to a cool show, good show to come to. Very nice 97 here. Sweatland Farms from Sparta, Ohio. Propane, nice tractor. But I'm just kind of walking through, kind of showing you what's here for those of you that can't make it. It's a neat combine over there. 44 Special. So my grandpa on my mom's side, he was a Massey Harris dealer for a while in this area. Well, a little bit, kind of in this area. So it was a long time ago, and I don't know much about that history, and everybody that does is gone. Unfortunately, I wasn't into tractors at that point in time when those stories I would have been able to remember them. Bunch of Massey Harrises here, though. Leader tractors. They have a area back here, a bunch of leaders. Then we got, of course, got the International's a 766 and a 1066, 450, 400, 200 with a loader, narrow front. Real nice 530 sitting there. And we've got some Alice's here. This one's for sale. $3,500 with the loader. 160. This one on the tractor drive with us. A real nice 8070 Alice is for sale. $40,000. I guess that'd be a good price maybe for somebody. Maybe not me. Wrong color. Although I think they're cool. Nice Super A. You know why it's nice? Because that's my uncle's. And that's the only red tractor I've ever painted, but you can blame me for that. And his Super H. There he is cruising around on that Jeep / 101 Junior. Very cool. And we got the 1066, a bunch of Cub Cadets. Hi, Kenny. Kenny Folk, who built this and other things. He's got an articulated he built. Man was a master at building things. He's getting older. He's got him in the truck, but he's here. A nice 504. These are all the Moody's tractors. Super M. 656. Called Division A. Some John Deere's. There's 4010. And then an all original 2510 with the sickle bar on it. All right, starting at the front of another row, we got a Massey Ferguson 1500 here. This is a pretty cool tractor. It's for sale. It's got a Cat 1145 in it. He drove this in the other night when I was unloading and drove it around, and it's just a neat little tractor. Got a 35 Farmall, Joel's 230, Joel's 350, and Eric's 656, an AR, a high crop. Got some parts.
Again, if you're planning to participate in the parade, you need to come to the announcement table.
We got Norm and Dave 641 that we just got done, helped them paint that. They're Fords. And we got our lineup. We got Norm Z, Dave Z, Robin's U, Robin and his son's 69 302 gas. I sold this to them. I found it up in a barn in northern Ohio. Sold it to he and Josh. They still use it quite a bit, hauling manure and stuff. Grandpa's UB. My my Jetstar 3 that was Mayor's, and Eugene will be here later to drive it in the parade, the son of the original owner who sold it to me. My 302 propane. Oh, just to say, one of my viewers, Angie, I saw a woman here taking a bunch of detailed pictures of this tractor, and oh, what the heck, and she came over, she goes, oh, my sister's restoring one of these that was in the family. And I said, what's your sister's name? She said, Angie. I said, I've been talking to Angie. Angie's watches my videos, and she's asked a lot of questions on how to do it, so it was really nice to meet her sister. Small world, so it's kind of funny her sister lives down in this area. But anyway, the 302 propane, one of 25, made in 70. 302 gas, one of 109, made in 70. And when I get the diesel, the 69 diesel here, hopefully next year, that's one of 13, made in 69, but it's in the shop. We got Glenn and Annette's 65 302. We got the 955, and Wayne is here to drive it in the parade, the original owner's Francie Holland's son. So, and we got Noah's Super 99, the Detroit diesel in it, and that thing will pull like crazy. He has it set up for pulling. And we've got a Super MTA 60, Steve Gallimore's 53 WD, BN, A, another 656, 806, Super MTA, another one, 300. These are all the Roushes from up around Marysville. MT. Win this tractor. It's the wrong color. Got an M, H. A lot of red tractors in this area. 340 utility. Got some Fords back there behind, and it's a 1010 special. Some more Farmalls. $340. Moline V back there. Cockshut 50. It's pretty nice. Just a little bit of everything at this show. Lots of red and green for sure, but you know, that's I think you find that most places. Just glad we can church it up around here with the prairie gold and the energy yellow. And we're back up to the 1500. Nice little 140. Dale's 300. And all their wheel horses. Another nice H45. There's Gary's 870 he had on the tractor drive. That's a really nice original case there. Good looking tractor. 1655. So everybody's still got things covered up because it's been sprinkling a little bit. Hopefully we're done with that. 430 and case back there. And a pink John Deere. Nice. Got crafts and stuff back in the back, but we're going to keep looking at tractors. Nice 770 and an 880 and a 77 all under the tent here. Nice and dry. AI. Case triple range 500 2010 with a 300 behind it. And here's this nice 210. I think I pointed that out during the tractor drive. 4000. We got an R, a couple R's in a V here. Very nice. Got a G over here and a G6. Nice. We'll keep walking down through here. I was just talking to those guys with the V and just letting them know that next year we're featuring Moline. They said they'd be here, so that's good. We're gonna try to show everybody here that Molines can represent. So nice D21. We got a Ford 4000 and a few other tractors here. I'm gonna go. I think from here I got to go hit the middle area over where we're at. All right.
At 7 p.m. A garden tractor pull.
Bunch of 70s here. A 60 of 270s and a 60 and a 50. Single wheel front 50 with a pretty nice little H back here.
The garden tractor pull.
And a 40. Like I said, a little bit of everything at this show. There's a Oliver 44 with a little carrier on the back. Nice 2010. A 60, a 66. Hey, a D17. So we got a lot of stuff in here. Guy was just waving, asked me if he brought me a tractor if I'd redo it for him, and he was told as long as it's not the wrong color green. He's an Oliver guy, so I can talk to him. All right, so it's kind of just doing a quick lap around everything. They're already starting to line up for the parade. That's crazy. But got the garden tractors back here stacked up behind. Robin just started his 112. Got Francie's old 110, Grandpa's 112, and the 114 I restored back here. So, and Robin's got his 112 running, which sounds good. So, all right, we'll be back probably for the parade here in a little bit. All right, parade's starting, and they're gonna let us in at some point, I guess. But we got everybody here. Uncle George is getting up on the propane. Everybody's here. A lot of people around. Wayne and his son are on the 955. Hey, Carter. So we'll be heading out, and I'll bring it back when we're downtown so you can see the kind of people that watch this parade. It's a nice parade. All right, we are getting ready to turn on the main street. Uncle George is making the turn. And Uncle Dennis, he snuck that red tractor in here with us. The kids really like their candy here. Pretty much been solid people the whole parade route, making our turn on to the main street, running through town. So it's a good parade. We can see the crowd will get even bigger down here towards the middle of the parade route. But I'm gonna have to hold up my number and do some things, but they announce you as you come through, and yeah, we're having fun. Mrs. Ohio MM is whipping the candy out like it's free.
He's driving a 1970 Minneapolis Moline U302 Super Propane, one of 25 U302s made in 1970. Welcome back to Ohio, George. Good work,
Well, they just announced Uncle George, and Gary gave him a big welcome home. Well, I think I decided I'm just going to make the step-on sled just a separate video. So we're done. They're going to come out, start working the track for the poles tonight. I'm going to run this back over. Glenn's moving the 955 over right now. Everybody had a good time. It was awesome seeing the faces of people who've never pulled before, the young kids, and yeah, good time. So, all right, we'll see you in the next video and watch the whole show video separate from this. All right, we're back over here. We did the step-on pole this morning, and I got to run the sled back, but I'm walking through the steam tractors, figured I'd show it. The Vernier mill, they're not running right now. They got different things running. I think they said they have 19 steam tractors here this year. So that's pretty awesome. It's been a good show. I'm gonna make that step-on pole a separate video. So look for that, and this will be one video by itself. Pretty cool stuff. Again, great show. Hope you guys come next year when we feature Moline, and we got all kinds of stuff working here. Tonight they're doing the tractor poles and truck poles, and they're already getting trailers lined up over here so people can sit and watch. And I'm not going to be able to be here. I got to travel for work this week, so I'm going to get up real early in the morning and start hauling tractors back. And I got to get home today and cut grass because it's supposed to be raining tomorrow. Just too much going on. But I hope the video of the show, you guys enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to next year, and we'll see. But till the next video, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.